goodbye dry shoes. Oh!
We are the Crawfords. We have 6 kids and are hiking the Appalachian Trail, a 2,200-mile hike from Georgia to Maine. We don't know if we can finish it, but we are doing it together.
Good morning, Rainier. This is where we camped last night, right next to this stream here, and there's a bigger stream down there. And we are 30 minutes late. Somehow we slept in this morning. I'm not exactly sure how.
I heard the alarm once at 5:15, and I was like, oh, we'll just snooze once.
That's what I thought.
And then I didn't hear the alarm again.
Having some breakfast over here. Smashed donuts.
We had an amazing weekend with this family who took care of us, planned everything. I think it was really nice for my dad to just sit back and not have to be planning on our rest day. We went to dinner at this hibachi grill that was so nice. Like, I wasn't expecting much in Pennsylvania for some reason, but it was amazing. And then we went back to the hotel, just relaxed, watched some TV. The grown-ups talked, kids talked and played, and the girls went to Starbucks, which was really fun, to get some drinks. I was kind of hurried because it was 10 minutes before it closed, but it made it more fun. Yeah, yesterday saying goodbye, it was kind of sad, but we're back on the trail again and staying at another person's house tonight, which is exciting.
One of the other cool things about this weekend was we took like almost a full day of rest, like a full 23 hours actually. Saturday, we got off the trail at 2:30 p.m. and we got, what did we get, like 13 miles in that day?
13.7.
13.7 miles that day. We got off the trail at 2:30, and we didn't get back on the trail until 2 p.m. the next day, which was yesterday. And then yesterday we got a full 11, 12 point something, I forget what, miles. So even though we got a full day of rest, we still walked quite a bit too. So it was a good weekend, and we're still about 45 minutes late getting started today, which I think we'll be okay. Yeah, we're really tired after the hotel actually, because we didn't go to bed till 2 a.m. and what'd you say? Oh, you see another tent over there?
If I could take you up in boom boom bosh, boom boom, tell me I'm the only one that you love. Life could be a dream, sweetheart. Life could be a dream. And I ding dong, plans would come true.
Okay, I worked so hard to keep my shoes dry and clean, and my new socks are on. All right, goodbye dry shoes. Jeez, this is really deep.
Okay, I'm gonna wash my shoes off. They're not super muddy. Okay, that's better.
Nice and clean now.
Nice and clean.
I bet that family that paid for the hotel for us, they kinda just woke up in a nice clean dry house.
Life ain't a ding dong. If I could take you up in boom boom bosh, boom boom, tell me I'm the only one that you love. Life could be a dream, sweetheart.
going on now?
Dove's carrying me.
Dove's carrying you?
Yeah.
Oh, how exciting.
I touch it?
You touch it? What do you want to touch? No, don't touch that. We are all hiking with clean, dry socks right now. Everyone that is in our family has a minimum of 2 pairs of socks. The most important thing for like health and safety and speed and comfort out here is like feet, seems to be. And the worst thing that can happen is your feet get like kind of soaked in water and get wet and just bad stuff happens. So we changed our socks, and the problem is our shoes are soaking wet. So when you put the dry socks in the wet shoes, they still get wet, but it's actually like still important to even like a process of like drying out our shoes. So it kind of sucks, but we just have to deal with it. Then what we can do is we can put our socks on our pack like you just saw Filia doing. And like, because I'm carrying Dove's pack now, her socks are like hanging basically like right by my head. And we start drying those out. So that's kind of like the process we're always doing, is like changing socks, drying socks. And what makes this extra bonus today is we are going to someone's house tonight that invited us once again. And I think we'll be able to do laundry there. So we'll be able to dry and clean both pairs of socks, and maybe even like dry our shoes out overnight somehow. That would be the goal.
There's so many of these like newt salamander things. I don't know what you're supposed to call them. And they're really cute and clumsy, and they're really funny. Eden said that she found another one down there. And they're bright orange, so you see them really quickly. And they come out when it's like wet and cold.
What's crazy is that whole section that we just walked through was burned on May 9th, about 3 weeks ago. Which means that all those little like orange animal guys, they all totally survived the forest fire somehow.
They're like, can't kill me, bitch.
For lunch, we're having peanut butter and jelly and some carrots and some cookies for dessert, like always, because there's only so many things you can do for dessert.
Hey, look at that. There's sunshine right there. This is perfect, because you guys know that I just recently switched to my new shorts, which the main feature of them is that they are shorter, so I can work on my suntan up here on my upper thigh, which Eden has been having a really negative attitude about and been really discouraging. Eden, you want to talk about that?
I'm speechless. No, you said something. Remember what you said?
Oh, you're not speechless. My teenage daughters are being critical of my dress and the length of my shorts. On the other hand, Cammie has been very encouraging.
You look good. No.
Say what you said to me in person.
You look good.
That's not what you said.
I'm censoring it. Because I can. Pass.
Yeah, smash your pass.
Oh, you?
Yeah, me.
Oh, smash.
Yeah.
I think we'll do the salted caramel
sandwich, chocolate, fudge, whatever things. Someone pass me one.
Okay, fine, I help you.
You're really good.
Oh!
Cheers!
I think this might be some of the rocky section. The rocks that people talk about in Pennsylvania. I went over some of these rocks over the weekend. In fact, one of the shots I took was these rocks had all these like snakes in them. I got this footage of this rattler snake.
Stay away.
It's a rattler.
I don't want to have to hurt you.
I think that's a timber rattlesnake. Yeah, those are the most popular out here.
I don't want to be here right now.
Oh, look how fast that thing is vibrating.
So fast.
I was like, Ben, what are you doing? And because he was just like shoving it in the snake's face, and the snake was like a few feet away from us, and I was like, come on.
All right, Rainier,
Yeah.
what do we get to do right now?
Listen,
Listen to music?
Yeah.
Yeah, how do you feel about that?
Good.
Good.
I'm excited.
You're excited?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. You haven't found what I'm looking for. Where are you? And I'm so sorry. The voice inside my head Buckeye Creek. See the froggy, the goggle eye bee. Free fall. We had kind of a sad thing happen here. So Filia's socks that were drying up on her pack, there's one, but we just noticed that the other was missing. And they're like $18 socks. So our deal with the kids is if they lose their gear, they have to pay for it themselves. So Filia has to buy new socks for $18. But then Seven here made her a little offer and said, I will try and run back to the lunch spot, which is about 2 miles back. And if I find it, you pay me $15. And Filia, what did you think about that?
Memory, get him out, please.
So Seven is off to go try and find the sock. All right. So Seven finally caught up, but we couldn't find Filia's sock, which is a bummer. But yeah, you saw it? Yeah, I did. Yeah. Yeah, it was hers. It's hard to pick up and bring a wet sock though. He saw your wet sock. We hope it finds a good home. But we're gonna have to buy another one. Cami, what are you working on over here?
Well, I need some water to make some cafe mocha.
No, this one goes in this one.
Oh, not bad. I was just talking to Cami here, and I came to a point where I'm like, you know what? I need to ask you guys a question. I need your help right now. So enough people have asked us on the trail, are you guys writing a book on this, that it makes me wonder if that's something we should be considering. At this point, there's no book deal, there's no like intention, there's no plan. I'm actually really happy with how these vlogs are turning out. And I'm just like, you know what, that's our contribution to the world. We're showing people, I think even better than a book can work, like what can be done and how family can look, at least one picture of it, like, done. But here's my question for you guys. If there was to be a book on it, what topics or issues would be helpful that you would like to see addressed? Like something deeper that maybe is better to be done in writing that we can't really do on the vlog or show in a video format.
And would you buy that book too?
And would you buy that book? Cami wants to know, would you buy that book? And how much would you pay for it? Like $100? Thank you for your help in considering this, and leave it in the comments below. We're almost to where we're heading right now, but we have one last break.
One of my favorite parts of going to people's houses and just hotels and to towns is actually like the couple miles before we get picked up or walk into a town. It's just like high energy, we go really fast and we're all excited, and it's kind of a big contrast to when we get back on the trail from a town or someone's house. So I've just learned to really enjoy the time before these great experiences that we've been having.
We're getting picked up at a road called 501, and there's a shelter right near the road called 501 Shelter, and it's kind of famous because it's a nicer shelter and you can get pizza delivered there, which is pretty cool. But we are not going to stay there. We're going to stay with some people who have offered their home, and the reason for that is, in general, we've found that staying with people has always been a really cool experience, one that we don't regret, and it's just really multifaceted, where I think we can always stay in a shelter, and we have a lot, but this is the only time that we'll be able to spend with these particular people. So that's why we've chosen to do that. We're almost there, and I'm looking forward to it.
Rainier.
Yeah.
Look.
Yeah.
I think we made it.
I have pizza.
Pizza, no. We're not staying at the shelter. We're going to someone's house, and we're gonna have dinner there.
Yeah.
Look, I think those are the people. Look, there's the kids over there. We just finished dinner with this family that's hosting us, and Cammie's taking a shower, but one important thing we have to do today, because it's June 4th and I want to be a good son, is to call my dad because it's his birthday. So here we go. Hello? Are you holding that to your face?
Hello.
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday to you! Happy birthday to you! Happy birthday, dear Papa! Happy birthday to you!
We had a guy carry us Down there, they'll probably do cuddling.
That little dumb shit.